Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I have come here today to do a little bit more Dead Cells content, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the new Bad Seed DLC that's come finally to iOS devices. Now I've said this in the past a little bit before, it can be so infuriating to see all these updates coming to all the different consoles, PS2, on the Switch, which y'all know I don't have. And it's great to see some new DLCs of Rise of the Giant and Bad Seed have come out on iOS, on iPad. So I've come here to show you a little bit of my review of the left Scythe Claw and the right Scythe Claw, which I think they are the first dual weapon on iOS. They're the only weapon that when you take one of them, you have to take both of them, and they take up both of your weapon slots. So I'm just gonna try and go around and get some killing done, and show you guys how it feels. So let's find some enemies, lads. Going up. Quickly gonna sell both of these because they're not fitting into my survival gameplay. Ooh, a little bit of parkour. You know your boy stands on parkour, which is avoided at all costs. Woohoo! Gosh, they're so powerful, it doesn't feel fair. The attacks just feel so meaty, but it's so slow. Oh god, it's so beautiful. It's so perfect. There's no better attack than this. Is it? Oh my god, the amount of damage it does is insane. I don't even have my scrolls that high. If you look, I've got 8 scrolls, which is pretty good, but it ain't nothing to, write home about. Whoa! Woohoo! Whoa! Did you see the way it absolutely ate through those elites' health? That's incredible. That's incredible. Dude, did you see the way it just absolutely devoured them? That's mad. That's insane. I can't even believe that. Now, I've always felt that survival weapons, all the green types, are less viable in higher boss cell settings and more competitive settings. Primarily because part of making higher boss cells more difficult is that they just really, they make all the enemies a lot faster to hit, and they add that malaise damage. So even though survival generally gives you a lot more health to be able to, in the lower levels, tank some more hits that you wouldn't normally be able to get through, in the higher levels, survival doesn't actually give you extra resistance to malaise. So if you are just tanking some hits in order to get the more meaty hits in, which is generally the survival gameplay, that's going to come up with some issues in higher game difficulties. So I'm actually generally not one to play survival in higher cell difficulties, just personally. Probably might have taken that knockback shield, but again, the Scythe Claws are dual. You have to use both of them, which is, I think, a cool mechanic, and it would be really benefited by that backpack that's in the new expansion, the new DLC on the other devices, but not sure on here. Oh, more parkour. Dead Cells is really testing me today, eh? It's so meaty. I don't feel like I deserve this. Look at him. Look at this lad. My god. Look how crazy that is. That's insane. Look at it. It's being actually insane right now. Oh, wish I hadn't got hit by those bombs, but here we are. Jesus, it's so meaty. My main review on this weapon, it's so meaty. It's like if Ganondorf were a weapon you could wield, it would be him. This is him. This is Ganondorf in my hand. So meaty. What the hell? This is incredible. It really is. I can't understate how powerful these feel. Just with and the way they crit feels just so powerful. It's really satisfying. And it's pretty easy to get them to crit too. You just have to be careful about your attack pattern. Have to be smart about when you're taking when you're taking which one. So obviously, if I go back to them, you can see the crit condition is inflicts a critical hit if your previous attack was with the other claw. But it's not just that you have to swap between them on every hit. If you look at the attack patterns, I'll spam the right claw for a bit here, and you can see that with its orange flashes, it's slow, but it's not painstaking. But with the left Scythe claw, it's so slow. If you have a look at that wind-up time, it's massive compared to the right one. So, the idea is, when you know that you're just going to have to try and get a hit out there, you'll hit that right one, and when they're stunned, because I've actually got a really good caveat, or a really good modifier on these two, stuns the victim. Don't know if you can see it there. But that means that if I can stun them with the right claw, I'll move in with the left, and they're basically dead from there on out. We'll try on this elite. He's been hit. Right, boom, ow, left. So he still hit me there, which is annoying. And as you can see, I'm doing okay on health. I'm not feeling too bad. Less than half, but I generally am. But on melees, I'm really getting much higher than you'd want to be in Promenade. So I might end up having to heal to continue the showcase, but that's okay. Keep on moving. And generally in full boss cells, you're never going to be wanting to use any of your potion charges by Promenade. You want to be waiting at least until after the Concierge or on after Conjunctivius would be the ideal time. Well, you know, that is saying it like there's a time at which you want to be healing. In an ideal world, would never be healing. That sneaky bastard bird. He just got me. What an asshole. I am going to kill him, and I'm sorry. Oh, it's so meaty. I feel like I have to test this against a boss for you guys, because it feels like I just melt their health. Like I just go straight through them. It really does feel like that. Don't know if you can hear my screaming washing machine just then in the background. That's okay. I am a professional YouTube channel. Y'all can deal with a little bit of washing machine beeping. And I think that root grenade will actually be very useful for keeping them in place long enough to land one of those real meaty hits. Ooh, legendary item. Hope it's a trap or something. Can you get legendary traps? I'm not sure. Oh, and there's a protector right there, because why not? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a Hakuto's bow? Are you kidding me? Legendary Hakuto's at the only time I'm basically going to be unable to use it. I'm telling you, I never do survival runs. Oh. Another time, maybe, my friends. Another time. Another time, another place. Moving on from that devastating blow. Yeah, I think the real problem with these will just be getting in that hit before your enemies. Because if you can hit them, they're as good as toast from there on out. But before that, you're really vulnerable. And you don't really have the mobility option of cancelling out a strike. Once you've struck, you're stuck in that entire animation. And it might not look like long if you don't play many video games or if you aren't in the video game mindset. But if you know the reaction time that you're going to have to be dealing with to get down those enemies, you know that this feels absolutely lengthy. It just feels like an age. I guess I'll have a look at some range, but not really what I'm looking for. I will keep an eye out to see if I can find some sort of ice grenade. Would be nice, I think. Woohoo! Yeah, hey, uppa! Woohoo! Okay, yeah, can you guys all stay there, please? Bump and bump. You see how long after he died I was still completing that move, even though I did it predictively? My god, I should have been out of range there. I'm just getting real mad. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna heal up. Not exactly my best showcase of a weapon right now, but I'm really enjoying the feel of it, and I can tell you that. Yeah, get a little bit of more scrollage. Just see if it can really go, like, walk through the concierge would be nice. Though I have a feeling that I might struggle a little bit, because the only way you can get through bosses and high boss cells is getting hit, like, once max. you get hit more than once, you're essentially toast. So, yeah, just gonna have to be a bit careful with that. Bam, move. Move, you bastard. Woohoo! They're really testing me today. They're really testing me. Bam. Oh, it feels so good. Like, sure, sex is great and all, but have you tried the Scythe claws? Have you tried melting someone with the Scythe claws? And that really was, when I first got to Dead Cells, the thing that really roped me into it. Because you guys know, if you know me personally, I'm not much of a gamer, shall we say. I'm not much of a gamer, but I do really enjoy this game. And the thing that really roped me in was just how satisfying it felt to get good at the combat. And I think that's something the Scythe claws have really capitalized on. What was satisfying with the game, how good it feels to just really smack someone violently, which out of context or even in context sounds a bit like I'm proving the media's fears about violent video gamers. But I think there is a place for violence in our media. We don't have to be completely Mary Sue's in our portrayal of humankind, and sometimes you do need violence in your medias. And I don't honestly think that watching someone do violence on screen will be able to alter your perception on what's normal enough to be able to get you to become more violent in real life, unless you're already having problems, at which point it's not really the video games that are a problem. If they're giving you a problem, I mean, almost anything could be a problem. That's just my personal view. Because we don't really do facts here, we're mostly all about opinions. And I'll just take a quick scroll through the minimap, see I haven't missed anything important. Ooh, lots of enemies down there. I'll go back there. Just quickly pop along, lads. I always do a little bit of a sweep through the level to see that I haven't missed anything. Oh yes, that's right, there's an loot there. Woohoo! Well, that's just poggers. Oh, god damn it. Dislike this heavily. Perish. Mortal. Oh dear. Son of a bitch. Oh no! Oh. That hurts. 112 cells. Alright guys, that's about all I had to say for the Scythe claws. So just a quick little video to keep dripping out that content. See you around.